Hey, Petey, this is Grant Matthews, HitRemote.com. How you doing today?
Great, thank you.
You had mentioned before Team Canada. I just want to get your thoughts on the recent success of former members Eric Young and Bobby Roode in WWE, and if you keep in contact with them to this day.
Uh, yeah, I do. I'm so happy for them. I mean, we all kind of started and were signed an Impact in 2004. Now obviously it's our goal to work your way up, in wrestling, however it may be. Making it your career, that's going to be your job in life, and that's what we were doing, loving life. And I don't remember the last time I texted Eric Young. It was something, goofing around. I don't remember what it was. Uh, I don't know. It was an old memory, but yeah. And then Bobby Roode, I think the last time I texted him, I saw him. You're looking good on TV, and we used to. I'll take you behind the scenes right now. We used to, do each other's back when it comes to the fake tanning. There's no surprise that wrestlers use, fake tanning lotion. So I asked Bobby, I'm like, hey man, you're looking good on TV. What lotion are you using nowadays? And he told me, so we kind of swapped there, and that's what I'm using on TV now. So, we still keep in touch, and I'm so happy for them. They're doing what they love to do.
You spoke earlier about the latest set of tapings of Impact that just took place in Canada. And obviously, even before that, you were wrestling for Impact here in the States in the Impact Zone out of Orlando. What was the biggest difference in the atmosphere? Of course, obviously, aside from being from Canada, the biggest difference in wrestling in Canada and the USA for Impact?
Yeah, I mean, you hit the nail on the head right there. Me being from Canada, um, you know, being in Canada as well. I mean, that was a huge difference in the atmosphere. But also, I mean, we had a whole fresh set of eyes watching our product rather than being at the Impact Zone, which we've been there since on and off since 2004. Um, so 13 years in the same city is a tough thing to do. So just have a fresh set of eyes. I mean, that's that's huge, and it means a lot to the talent, to the wrestlers as well, because you know you almost want to not try harder, but it's just you have a fresh feeling about it. You get excited again, I guess you can say. Um, but it's interesting because my whole career since 2004 when I debuted in Impact, um, I've always been pro Canada. I'm Team Canada. My move's a Canadian Destroyer. It's Maple Leaf Muscle. Everything's always been Canada about me. So it's just good to see that I can still do this character 13 years later and still have the fans on my side. So that's great. That means the world to me.
About 9, 10 years ago, Impact released a video game and you were a part of it. What was your reaction to being a part of that video game, your debut as a video game character in a wrestling video game?
It was awesome. I remember I had to do. I did some motion capturing for that game with Midway, and then I had broke my orbital bone when I actually had to do my photo shoot for my character. So I had like a huge black eye, but they, obviously the technology and stuff like that, they edited that all out. But I mean, it was awesome. I wasn't in the main roster. I was a downloadable character. I think myself and Curryman were downloadable characters. Um, and I'm pretty sure they told me that the very first move that they captured, the very first mocap move, was the Canadian Destroyer. Um, I mean, that's pretty cool that the Destroyer could, the move itself could make its debut in that video game as well. I still have a copy of it, not open, but I still have a copy of that game.